What's up, YouTube? I'll be bringing you some more Detroit Tigers franchise mode here in MLB Show 18. Today will be the World Series. We are facing off against the Washington Nationals for the third time out of the last 4 seasons. Season 3 was the only time we didn't face the Nationals in the World Series. That time it was the Miami Marlins, almost said Florida Marlins, but we faced Miami last season. We beat them to win 3 straight, so we're looking to win our 4th straight World Series here in this episode. We have Jacob deGrom starting off game 1 for us. We're player locking as Miguel Cabrera hits a fly ball to right field, down 1-0 in the first. Had 2 outs. That does advance the runner from second to third, so that the bat doesn't completely go to waste. We're tied at 1 now, bottom 4. Facing off against Jordan Zimmerman. We're gonna hit that too deep right center field. Harper will not get there in time, so that will be an easy double for Miggy. Getting on base. Alright, so lead off double. That'll bring up Anthony Rizzo, who had a sacrifice fly his last at bat. See if he could bring us in. That is going to be hit to left field. We're going to retreat back to second. So that'll be the first out of the 4th inning here in game 1. Judge up now for his second at bat. He struck out his first time around. Now we'll get hit to right field. Harper makes it catch, and we're going to get stuck. They're going home, thinking that might have been a base hit, but we're down 3-1. Bottom 8, 2 outs. Runner on first. We're going to hit that to the left side. The shortstop Desmond will throw over to Joe Mauer at first, and that'll pretty much be basically everything here in game 1. Zimmerman gets the W. Nationals take game 1 of the World Series here. So already not starting off on the best of feet or foot, whatever. We're not starting off on the best foot here in the World Series so far. deGrom with the loss, even though he had 5 2/3 strong innings and 7 strikeouts. Next game, we're player locking as Anthony Rizzo, bottom first. We fly out in our first at bat. We're up 1-0, moving to the bottom of the 3rd now. Runner on first. We're gonna see what we can do in this situation against, I believe, Max Scherzer. Fly ball to left field for the second out. So Rizzo struggling in this postseason still. I think he was doing well this whole season. Started dropping off somewhere around the All-Star break and just kind of been going south for Rizzo in his possible final season as a Detroit Tiger, as his contract will be up come the off season. So we're going to see if he can take his claim here on the team, possibly earn a big money contract. Up 3-0, bottom 5. Rizzo flies out to deep center field, bottom of the 7th. 3-2 Tigers. Runner on first. We're going to ground to second for the out. So Rizzo's still not doing much in this game, but we do tie up the series 1 game apiece here, heading onto the road for the next 3 games. David Price gets the win. Max Scherzer gets the loss. Cabrera had a home run and 2 RBIs. That proved to be crucial in this game. We're playing as Dixon Machado now. That's going to be base hit up the middle. The runner from second, Mookie Betts, will score. Or I believe that's Mookie Betts. That was on second, but runner will score nonetheless. Again, series tied at 1 heading into this game 3. Nice hit up the middle for Machado. He's doing very well in the postseason so far. Now up 5-4, top of the 8th with Mookie Betts on first. We're going to ground that down the third baseline. Foul. Just got a little early on that changeup. That might have been a base hit. That's going to be popped up to shallow right field. The second baseman will range over for the out. So nothing doing there for Machado in this inning now. A little bit later on, fielding opportunity. We're up 12-4. It turns out Judge and Derek Hill both had 2 home runs in that inning specifically, or no, and during the course of the game. Both of their first or second home runs came in the previous inning where they scored those runs. We get another run across. 13-4, top of the 9th. Looking to add on to the score. And that's going right into the glove of Bryce Harper. But we do take Game 3 here on the road. We're up in the series 2-1. They get to celebrate 2 straight victories. Derek Hill had 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Aaron Judge also had 2 home runs. Tehran picks up the victory of 5 strikeouts. Did pretty well in this outing. But Derek Hill, player of the game for sure. 5 for 5, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Next game, down 1-0, top of the 5th. Player locking as Jose Iglesias. 2 outs, runner on first. That'll be a base hit to right center field. The other runner will get to third easily. So we have a chance at tying this game up early on. Nice follow through swing there for Jose Iglesias. Right, that'll bring up Miguel Cabrera, looking to tie this game. 2 outs. So he has to get a base hit here, or even if he draws a walk and loads the bases, that works as well. That's going to be past the second baseman. The runner will score. It'll be tied up at 1 now. We move over to second base. A nice RBI single for Cabrera, getting a little bit on track here. That'll bring up Rizzo. 0-2 count. And he'll swing and miss on the pitch. So again, the struggles for Rizzo continue here in the postseason. Top of the 9th, 2 on, 2 out, 4-3 Nationals. 1 out away from the series being tied. Run it, ground that to third. Rendon will get there in time and throw us out to end the game. So through 4 games, it is tied at 2 games apiece. Brett Cecil picks up the victory for the Nationals in relief. Dominic Leone picks up the loss. Peter O'Brien had a home run to 2 RBIs. It was just not enough for the Tigers in this one. We're playing player locking as Derek Hill now. Again, he had that 5 for 5 game in Game 3. So here in Game 5, looking to continue his offensive explosion. Gets a base hit here, top of the 2nd, 1 out. Nice swing there, dunks it right in front of the left fielder. He's 6 for 16 in the World Series, including that base hit right there, so doing very well in the most important series of the season. Next batter will ground into a double play started by Anthony Rendon. Next at bat, we're going to ground it to second. The second baseman's going to slide and he's going to miss it. I believe, yep, that'll still be a base hit. So that'll bring up Machado here, no outs. I think we're going to try and swipe second base. It'll be grounded to third, so that'll avoid the double play. We'll get to second easily. So just as good as a bunt for Machado there. That'll bring up Robert Stevenson. Again, National League ballpark. National League rules, pitchers do hit no DH. We're going to try and swipe third. We're going to get there just ahead of the throw, or the tag by Rendon. So we're in good position here to pick up the first run of the game if Stevenson can make any sort of contact. This might actually be one of Stevenson's first at bats, at least in a while, because he was originally on the Reds, but I think he was in the AAA system when we acquired him back in Season 1, but he'll pop out to third. So top of the fifth, 2 outs still. Mookie Betts up to the plate, and he's going to swing and miss on the pitch there. That will get the Nationals out of any further trouble. Top of the seventh, we're going to hit that to right field. Harper there, no problem. So Derek Hill does not get a hit in that opportunity. Bottom of the seventh, 1 out. Harper up at the plate, and that's going to be hit to left field. We're right there. Harper gets us out on a play to the outfield, and we get him out. Get a bit of karma there. Now, top of the ninth, 2-0 Tigers, 2 outs. Let's see what Derek Hill can do here. That's going to be hit to left field for the 3rd out of the inning. We're going to move to the bottom of the ninth. Derek Hill was replaced defensively for Yoenis Cespedes, who of course is the better arm. We are now taking over there, and Kelvin Herrera nails down the save. Seacrest gets the big victory. We take the 3-2 series lead through the first 5 games. One more win away from our 4th World Series championship in a row. Seacrest gets a win. Cabrera has a home run and an RBI. So we're going to move into Game 6 now, looking to clinch here at home. Once again, Aaron Judge 3 for 18, struggling a bit here in the World Series. 2 outs, bottom of the first, 2 on. Takes that first pitch, fastball for a ball, 1-0. That's going to be flown to right center field. They'll be hit deep, but Jeff Bradley there in center gets it for the out. Moving on to the next at bat, bottom of the 4th, 1 on, 1 out. That is going to be popped, and Joe Mauer will catch that for the out. So we didn't actually intend to swing there, but again, force of habit. Bottom of the 6th, 1 out, 2 men on. 1-0 Nationals lead here. That's going to be a double play, just about. Yep. And Judge not too happy. Thought he might have been safe. 0 for 3 on the night so far. Tied at 1, bottom of the 8th. Let's try and get on base, start something here with 2 outs. And we're going to hit that to center field, but that'll be right to Bradley. We're going to see, and the Nationals do tie up the series 3 games apiece here in Game 6. So we're going the full 7 for the World Series for the first time in the Tigers franchise series as a whole. That World Series gets to Game 7. Playing as Stephen Piscotty, bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 4th. We already have a 1-0 lead. We're going to get a base hit here to right field, scoring the 2nd run of the game. So Piscotty on a roll right off the bat, no pun intended. In Game 7, that'll bring up Dixon Machado. And this is a rematch of Game 2, David Price versus Max Scherzer. Grounded to 3rd, that will be a double play. No, it will not. Mauer gets pulled off the bag by the throw. So another run will come across the score. Bottom of the 6th, 3-0 lead. We're going to hit that to center field. Runner will move over to 2nd. So another hit for Stephen Piscotty, coming through clutch in this one as we see the replay. Dixon Machado 0 for 2 with a ground out and an RBI. See if he could score another run. That'll be hit to 3rd. Rendon, nice play, throw across the diamond for the 2nd out. So Nationals get out of any further trouble. Still 3-0 lead. Price still in the ball game. That'll be hit behind us, and that will be off the wall. Oh, we'll get there just in time for the out. And we win the World Series here in 7 games, our 4th World Series championship in 4 years. So the dynasty here in Detroit continues for another season. We started a youth movement, which was the main focus this season. We lost Kinsler to retirement. We slotted in Dixon Machado in his place, moved him from short to second. We acquired Mookie Betts. We had Derek Hill take over later in the season for a struggling Cespedes, but we're still able to come out as World Series champions. Definitely, if you guys have not already dropped a like on this video, do so now for the 4-time World Series champs. 4 in a row. David Price was player of the game through 8 innings, 9 strikeouts. So another great season comes to an end here in Detroit. Derek Hill was a notable player in this game as well. We defeat the Nationals for the 3rd time in 4 years, and this time in 7 games. We're going to check who wins the postseason World Series MVP. So playoff MVP will be Jose Iglesias. World Series MVP will be Steven Piscotty. Crucial RBI in that last game, had 500 average. Again, we're going to be wrapping up season 4 here in the next 2 episodes. Next episode will be part 1 of the off season, and then if we need to, part 2. So we're going to wrap up this episode here. If you guys are excited for another World Series championship coming here to Detroit, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And we'll see everybody in the next episode. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.